how do you deal rejections in life as an actor? I can just tell you a non-actor perspective. When I was in school, when I was in college, I thought ki failure is the only thing, failure is like failure in examination is the rejections to the life. And those were the only rejections. Then after that, you need to have a job, right? To give a job, you need to give an interview. So we thought ki what,
Correct.
this is the only rejections ki interview ke baad itna hi rejections hai. Then there is this job thing. You have to present something, you have to complete the work. Maybe you have some lot of rejections, right? So
Right.
this is what
Right.
I have learned as a non-actor thing. Rejections are learnings of life, and rejections are completely inevitable. So what do you think, sir? How do
Absolutely.
you deal rejections in life as a non-actor?
As a
Sorry,
non-actor.
sorry,
Okay.
as
So
an
see,
actor, as an actor, as an
as an
actor.
actor.
Sorry.
Okay. 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 So, see, like you very rightly said, rejection is a part of life.
Hmm.
I think from the day you are born, um, you come across situations wherein a lot of rejections come your way. What happens essentially in the acting field is that because the stakes are so high and
Hmm.
because hopes and aspirations are built up so high, at times people can't deal with the rejections positively.
Hmm.
So one trick that I use, which I may fail at times, but what I kind of use is that after I've given an audition or after I have gone for a meeting, I kind of detach myself from that project. So I tell myself that, okay, I've had a wonderful audition. I've had a very good meeting with a particular director, producer, production team, whatever it is. But then once I'm out of that office or once I'm done with that audition, I somewhere detach myself from it. So this is something very interesting, Ketan, that I learned from one of our very acclaimed directors, Mr. Nagesh Kukunur, who I have been fortunate enough to do 3 films with him. So he once, when we were, I think, just chilling on a set, he said this very important thing to me. That he's like, Rushad, once I make a film and once I have delivered it to my producer after the post production, editing, dubbing, whatever it is, he's like, I detach myself from that project
Huh.
because he said a very important thing. He's like, if I would keep getting stuck to that project, okay, now when will it release? When it releases, whether is it doing well, whether it is making money, it is not making money. He's like, if I get into those things, it is going to make me a very anxious person to
Right.
begin with. And
Hmm.
secondly, he's like, when will I start thinking about my next film? When will I start writing my next project? So this is one thing that I really learned from him. And I said that if a guy of his caliber and
Hmm.
someone who has so much at stake, someone who's a director, when a producer is putting in money on your films, it is a huge responsibility on your shoulders. You have a huge responsibility towards your audiences because they are expecting a certain level of work from you.
Right.
So I said, if he can adapt this policy, why can't I? So that's when somewhere down the line I told myself that that is, I think, what I should start doing. Because uh, earlier on I had become a person when I would get too involved with my projects. I would start thinking, uh, oh, when are they going to release? Once it gets released, what is the response? What are people going to, whether it's going to be a box office hit or not, whether my serial is going to be a hit or not.
Hmm.
Then I realized that I am becoming a very, very anxious person in doing that. And somewhere down the line, I also felt that I'm becoming a negative person because what happens is aspirations give rise to rejections, and then rejections give rise to negative feelings.
Hmm.
So I said that I think detachment is the best policy. And I mean, having said that, there are
Hmm.
still a lot of times wherein I feel dejected, wherein an audition has gone very, very good. Like I felt good about it.
Hmm.
I've got a very good feedback about it. The casting agent kind of texts me 10 times, send an audition with this variation, send this, send that. Oh, the directors really liked you. But then that project doesn't come your way. So it still hurts. It's somewhere down the line, still kind of, for those half an hour, 1 hour, it still kind of messes my mind. Kya re, kyun nahi mila? What went wrong? But then I come back to this detachment policy, and I think that's what keeps me sane. Because, and by detachment, I don't mean that you have a care hang attitude towards the project. I don't mean that in any way. It is a very thin line. It is like saying that, okay, I know that my favorite piece of cake is kept in the fridge, and I know that in a couple of hours I'm going to have it. But I leave it to that. I don't keep thinking about it. Oh, now the time is passing. Now half an hour has passed. Now I'm 1.5 hours away from eating
Right.
that piece of cake. Oh, now half an hour is left. So that kind of messes your mind up. So I kind of keep this policy of detachment as far as I can, and it keeps my sanity. Whereas rejections are concerned, because rejections, as we all know, can be very, very, very hard.
Right.
They can be very disheartening.
Mm.
There are times when, if I have a lot of hopes pinned on a project and that doesn't come through, there have been days when I don't feel like giving auditions. I'm like, screw it, yaar, nahi karna hai, yaar.
नहीं करना
Matlab,
है.
नहीं करना है यार. मतलब there have been days when I've got messages for auditions, and then I just kind of overlook them, and I'm like, नहीं देना ही नहीं है. So I even go through that zone even now, in spite of having this whole mental framework going. It still happens. But I would say, with this kind of understanding that I have amongst myself now,
Mm-hmm.
I am a fairly more positive and a more calmer person than what I
Nice.
used to be.